Welcome to Andertons TV. I'm Digital John, and I'm here with
Ben.
And today we're doing the Ultimate Metal UK versus US challenge. Ben has elected to be UK.
Well, that was scary.
Yeah. And I will be the US. Sorry, Americans watching, I'll do my very best. But we haven't really given this much thought yet. So this is literally going to be our thought process. We're just going to see what happens.
John and I have both been at Download over the weekend, so we're looking sufficiently orange and red.
Don't get too close to me, please, camera. I'm peeling.
I've not been on the shop floor in about a week, which, as one of the shop floor managers, I have no idea what stock we've got out. No budget. I remember watching some old school Andertons videos that I grew up on. I remember Lee and Rob did I think it was just a general rock challenge of UK versus US. And I mean, this is probably like 10 years ago now, so I thought it'd be really cool to see what we can do now. Again, no budget, but a bit more on the metal side of things. Has the UK still got the edge? Because I think UK did win over US.
Oh, okay.
Who's going first?
You're Mr. Metal, and then I can decide after you've chosen yours.
Right, okay. This is the other argument. I mean, is it British brand, it's got to be made in the UK, or is it
Nah,
British?
just a general
brand, good.
Everything's made everywhere nowadays.
Could go Chapman here. This isn't actually a bad shout. Price point wise, they're really reasonable, sit around about the grand mark, but the spec is really good. So that could be an option, but I am just going to have a little bit of a look around because A, I want to see if the place is on fire since I've not been here, and B, I
got one of them. What metal are we saying? Are we saying like 80s metal or like
anything, just like
modern low metal?
It doesn't have to be super low. I mean,
okay, I might do like hair metal because that's very US. Apart from Def Leppard, represent Supreme. I might do a Les Paul
annoyingly,
Supreme.
I can't. You've got access to all of this. You've got access to Gibson, Fender, PRS. Yeah, it's like everything. I'm screwed.
And man, I'm just thinking the US has done a lot.
PJD could be really cool. I absolutely love these, to be fair. Yeah. The St. John's probably, I would love to get like a charcoal St. John. You could go Music Man.
I love
the Reveal one. Or, the Majesty in Her Majesty Sparkle.
That might be what I do. I mean, Beer, your guitar is great, but it's not as shiny as that.
I did see him playing the green one at Download, and I really hope we start getting the green ones in because that's cool, but the green one was sick.
Oh, that's
really annoying because
I'm attached to that one at the minute. As you
if I'm going to go PJD though, Lizard's Breath. That's look at the neck on that.
That's wild. What's the price saying on that? Couple G's?
Yeah, just 3K.
Just 3.
I think if it's called Lizard's Breath, then guitar-wise, that's going to be my choice.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the Majesty.
That's literally like one of my favourite guitars in the store. I mean, the Majesty is the best music, man.
Belter.
Look at that.
It's like purpley, bluey, pinky, whitey greatness. All right.
Paul, do you accept cars as part exchange?
Wow. Okay, I'm sorted.
Let's go amps. I've got a bit more scope for this. I still think Marshall makes some of the best metal amps. One of the most underrated metal amps of all time is the JVM.
The 4-channel.
Yeah.
Pretty modestly priced, aren't they, still?
Yeah, again, like £1,200. So I'm going to go JVM.
All right.
That's going to be my amp.
So I've got PV, Messer. Those are the two that spring to mind. No, Diesel German.
Just get the JPC Messer.
I don't want to just do a JP rig, yeah. Where are the Messers? Where are the Messers? Yeah, they are around here, aren't they?
There's a dual rack.
I don't know where amps are. What are amps? When I was in here earlier, I was looking at that thinking the dual rack is like the metal amp. Great clean channel, very underrated clean channel.
Yeah.
Lee would agree with me. I'm going to go dual rec because it is the metal amp. 5150 is a bit too, it's got...
I still think that the clean channel on a 5150 is a bit dead though.
Yeah.
Like, again, obviously we are doing this metal, but I still think like a great metal amp should have a good clean channel.
For the 7-second clean intro, you need a good clean channel.
Exactly.
So I'm doing dual rec.
Pedals, right. This is where Andertons comes in absolutely clutch with our pedal range, which has got everything.
I might do the Fancy Noble because I like the mid-range on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not seen that Thorpe pedal before. That's cool. Thorpe are British, aren't they? I'll just get every Thorpe pedal then.
Oh no, do the pedals have to be from the same countries as us?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nobles are German, so sorry about that.
Shizer. MXR, they're American, Phase 90.
It's not looking good for me, Brev.
I've got all of Boss as well.
Oh,
no, they're Japanese. Yeah. This is showing our knowledge. This is really...
Yeah. I mean,
I've never had to think about this.
We've been in a field for 4 days.
Strymon, where are they from?
They're German.
Oh, thank God for that. I'm really glad you.
Man, German rigs would have been great today.
Yeah, I was going to say, I need to have a look at the computer because I'm so clapped.
I'm going to have to, right. After much thought and finding out what brands are from which countries, I have gone for JHS Bonsai for all the drives. There's like 9 on there or something. And then Strymon, apparently, proof, according to the AI overview, which is from Wikipedia, so solid source, Strymon are American. So I'm going with Strymon. But people like it or not, and I'm going Blue Sky and Cloudburst, which are just unbeatable, to be honest. Walrus, Julie/Juliet.
Juliet.
And then the next Phase 90, which is actually the MXR Phase 90, but I typed it wrong. Yeah, and that's all I need. So
right,
that's
I'm going to keep it quite simple. So I've thankfully got Origin, so Halcyon, but I'm going to go with the green one, so more tube screamery voiced. Modulation-wise, Noggin. I'm going for the Thorpey Noggin, and then reverb and delay-wise, we don't have them here, but Ollie thankfully pointed out the Ranger effects are British, so I'm going to go with, what's the name of the delay and reverb?
The delay is the Drone Ranger. The reverb is the Reverb X. Back to you, Ben.
There we go. That's why they pay in the big bucks, mate. I think you've almost got too much, and I think that is the problem with American rigs. Is you like again
everything in America is bigger and better.
Well,
we know this.
It's yes, it is. That might be the case.
That's why I've done it.
It's bigger. You wouldn't say better.
Yeehaw.
That is true. Whereas I think that keeping it a little bit more simple.
I'm not modest and British today.
That is true. You're being quite loud and American.
Yeah, I'll be obnoxious in this.
What we're doing cabs wise?
So I'm going to go Soldano cab because it's the best other US amp brand, I think.
What is it? A 2 or 412 that's in the video room for? So 1960 Marshall 412. Yeah,
That's everything in it.
yeah.
Back to the room.
We are back in the video room, and it is particularly loud in here that, considering 2 guys that have spent a couple of days at a music festival, probably could have done without that today, but it certainly woke us up a bit. So
we have an assortment of bits of kit, excuse me, on this table. Many of which took me a minute to work out because I don't use pedals anymore. Who knows what pedals are nowadays? I am actually very chuffed with it. I'll probably tweak it a bit as we go, but let's go through some sounds then. So I'm currently on channel 1, I think.
US first.
Yeah, so great thing about these Majesty guitars, they have a piezo pickup. So for those who don't know what that is, it's basically like an acoustic simulator pickup. It takes like a DI sound, makes it super bright. And if you're on this position, towards me, you get essentially an acoustic sound. As opposed to a neck pickup, which would sound like this. You have this. And on top of that, you could maybe put some chorus. Cloudburst, I'm actually going to go back into E minor. So yeah, really cool, like kind of tape-ish, obviously with that decay, but it's like a kind of choiry, reverby pedal, isn't it? Which is good fun. And then I've kind of set the Strymon up for just a general, I forgot to pop it in there in the intro, but like general ambient reverb with a bit of shimmer on it.
Yeah.
So I could increase the mix on that maybe. Which works great for distorted stuff as well. So the cloudburst really is the clean tone here. I could put the phaser in for a bit of, I don't know. Bit more JP. So yeah, and then if I switch over elegantly, let's do channel 2 and turn cloudburst off. And that. This is my rhythm tone, so bridge pickup, no piezo.
Chorus.
There we go. Super nice and tight when you play tight, which I don't. Then, Bonsai, really, really good for pushing it a bit. Currently I've got it on TS9 mode. A bit of drive, you know, kind of Tube Screamer settings. It's such a bright amp, I haven't really used the tone much. I've kind of brought it back, if anything. Volume, I'm not pushing it too much. And drive, just adding a bit of saturation. So. Whatever it is. Really, really good fun. I wish I had a transpose. I should have got a drop. Why didn't I get a drop? I've got unlimited cash.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, I could put the phase 90 on it for a bit of Van Halen-y-ish. Do all of that really easily. And then, yeah, so the lead. So, lead tone. But you'd never really do a lead tone on channel 2, so channel 3, more gain. There's so much verb on that.
There is.
Less verb. It's great. I love this guitar. It plays really, really easily. I haven't really taught much about it, but like, obviously it was the aesthetics that drew me. And if anyone's played any of these, like especially the proper USA ones, they are just, there's very few flaws, if any.
Yeah.
It's just personal opinion about whether you like the neck and all that kind of stuff, but I do. I think it's great. I'm now going to turn this off because it's hissing at me. Over to you in the UK.
All right. All right, mate. It's been a little bit more challenging, I think, for me. So the one thing that I've run into a problem with was the effect side of things.
Right.
So UK manufacturers, you need to do better. So starting off clean tone-wise on the JVM. It's pretty dry, but I did throw in the deep organ from Thorpe, just for a bit of colour. PJD is great, not got the versatility of the Majesty and the Piezo, but I can still split some coils. And then I've used a lot of the Ranger effects pedals for this. So the Drone Ranger, there's a lot of droning stuff you can do with it. I'm using it purely for the purposes of just a basic delay. And then
It's nice sounding analog delay.
It's all right, yeah. And then the Reverb X, which not my favourite reverb I've used, but it does add a nice bit of colour to it. I'm not going to win many brownie points. I don't think the UK gets a point for that on the clean side of things. But the JVM's got quite a nice clean sound. But I still think where I prefer the JVM over the Mesa is on the rhythm side of things. So I don't have to lean over the back of the amp, so you don't have to see my terrible arse, to be honest with you. But so on the JVM, I'm on OD2, but on the orange mode. So I find if you put the red mode in, it gets a little bit flubby and compressed. But I do have the beauty of having the Halcyon there, running it just on the classic 808 mode, like you would a normal tube screamer. It does tighten things up a little bit.
Very nice.
So it's
it does sound great, that amp.
Yeah. To me, I will always favour the UK sound rhythm-wise over the US. I just think it's got a bit more
mids.
Yeah, mids and thump like in the room. It does hit a little bit harder, and PJD sounds great. To be fair for it as well, like it's a great, just a lot of clarity. But then if you have the overdrive and kick in the delay as well, you get a really nice lead sound.
Very nice.
Yeah,
play.
I do think that on the effects side of things, US wins hands down. In terms of variety, what you can actually get. I mean, whether that's just we don't do enough variety in terms of UK effects to rival it, but again, how are you going to beat something like a Blue Sky or a Cloudburst? That would be my argument. If any manufacturer can do it, then great, but...
Come on, Brits. Come on. Actually, no, don't come on, Brits. I'm young.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're actually going against the grain, but I do think still you just can't beat the sound of a loud Marshall in a room.
Yeah, I agree. Your amp, I really do like your amp. I like the kind of scoopy thing here. Like I do love a scoop metal tone. Don't get me wrong, nice tight scoop metal tone, really crunchy. But I think a Desert Island amp for me would be a JVM or JCM, 2203 kind of thing. Great. Anyway, what do you think? Yeah. Any other countries? We should. Europe would actually be really good.
An EU one.
Yeah.
If we get into Brexit politics or whatever.
Yeah, there'll be tons of politics in the comments now, won't there? Great. Yeah. Anyway,
We have got links to all the gear down below, so do check it out on the website as well. Let us know who you think won, anything you would do differently, particularly on the UK side of things, any effects that you think we should have gone for, different guitars we could have chosen as well. But I do think in terms of, I think PJD have done a fantastic job on the UK side of things. I mean, this plays absolutely phenomenally, and I've had my eye on a St. John for a while, and it might be time for a custom one now.
Yeah, maybe. And if we've got any of these nationalities wrong, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.